What's up? It's your boy Carcino in here again, giving it to you live, fresh off the presses. Telling you things that people are not giving to you as far as information, as I take a bow to myself. Now, let's talk about it, shall we? Let's get it all out the system. Now, once again, we are faced with a dilemma. And that dilemma has always been a crossroads for us. That dilemma is, even though we might not like the artist, might not like the person, we're conflicted to watch and listen and learn from the story. So we're conflicted with a moral composition. Might not like that person, but we can't help but watch the story. Now, a week ago, 50 Cent told you, I think it was about a week ago, right? It was like, yeah, about the first. 50 Cent told, a couple of days ago, two weeks ago. All right. Anyhow, 50 Cent told you guys that he was going to work on a docuseries that was going to be based on the 6ix9ine trial. And he was doing one on Snoop also. Well, I'm here to run things down so that you guys would understand what's happening here. 50 Cent is shopping a docuseries. And this is what he's been working on for a little bit of time right now. It's in the works. You know, he wanted to secure the rights first, and it looked like he got the rights to do it. I'm here to give you guys more details and information about this docuseries and where it is right now. Due to streaming networks, everybody's coming out with their own apps. People are looking to get the jump and the advantage on everybody else. So ABC, who's, responsible for Blackish and Mixish and I don't know what else ish that's coming up the pipe, they want to show everybody that they're diverse. They brought back One Day at a Time with a Mexican family. People are trying to show their diversity as far as we're not bigoted, we love people of all color. Just so they can get people of all color to watch the show, and they put the money in their pocket. But nevertheless, nevertheless, one of those networks is ABC. And ABC is looking into something that can pop for its time slot that they have. And what better than a docuseries that you could put on the network and stream from? Hulu is doing well with the Wu-Tang series that premieres every week. And to have a docuseries that does a court drama, as 50 Cent has done his homework, he's seen that court dramas gauge a lot of people's attention. 50 Cent sat back and watched every episode of The People versus O.J. Simpson. And even though he had seen documentaries on this whole thing, when he saw, it's this many years later and people are so caught into this. And what he realized is that, it's a whole bunch of people out there that never even knew OJ, and they just now learning about it for the first time. People don't even know he played football. It's a whole new genre, because you kind of forget, that these kids now, back in 94, Most of them weren't even born yet. Most of these kids grew up in 90. They was born in 98, 99. Some of these 2000 new millennial babies, you know, they about to be 21. It's 19 years in the new millennium. And these kids, they don't even know about some of these people in these stories. So when you talk about like stuff like say advanced things, Snoop Tribe, when you talk about like Snoop Tribe, they don't even remember Snoop Dogg even had a tribe. They don't even know nothing about it. His life was on the line. We almost never had Doggy Style. You know what I mean? So the general perception of the public is Snoop Dogg is that cool homie that was everywhere. They didn't know he was on trial for his life. So for them, this gonna be like revelation to them. So that's why I want to bring these stories to life, so that people get to see, you know, all the different aspects that took place before their time. It's like one of those documentaries on war, and they keep coming out with these war movies every year. So it's always a new audience who's like caught up in nostalgia. So that's why I'm gonna make this docu series. Now, with that being said, Tekashi 6ix9ine name might not be mentioned at all in the documentary. As in the docu-series, he will be named by his real name, Daniel Hernandez. So Daniel Hernandez would definitely um, be the title, will be the name that's used in the series. Now, this doesn't stop here. A lot of people just heard of these two. Another that he's trying to do is the Bobby Shmurda trial. He wants to make a docu-series. One of the, like, every week there's a new trial, there's a new episode, and they're going through the entire trial in one day. So in one episode, they're gonna do. They're gonna try to do an hour docu-series. That's what he's pushing for, to try to do each one of these trials. Now, for the Tekashi one, the 6ix9ine trial, Complex is already doing this. Now, I don't know if 50 Cent is working with Complex on this to do this show. I have no idea. Did he move it from there? Because ABC was the one that they were shopping it to. But I have no idea. DJ Academics is acting like he's the executive producer. So I have no idea. As far as I know, this was supposed to be a situation in which 50 Cent was doing it in the Complex one. I have no idea who's in charge of that. But Complex is supposed to be coming out with a series. Is it the same project? Who knows? Now, moving forward, the Bobby Shmurda trial. That's going to be another episode that they're trying to secure the rights to it. So they don't want to get everybody mouth watered for something that might not actually, come to light. So they're working on the Bobby Shmurda one right now. There's another one that they're working on that I'm not supposed to say out of my mouth yet. So I probably wasn't supposed to say Bobby Shmurda either, but let me keep my mouth shut on the next one, because that's going to be pretty interesting. And those four right now is what he wanted to do, and it was inspired by the People versus O.J. Simpson. Watching that docu-series and how that played out gave 50 Cent the idea to go down this direction and this avenue. So that's the new information that's out there. Hope you guys enjoy it. And definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to also click one of these 4 videos you see here. You want to support the page and show that you're down. You could always hit the Cash App. My name is Carcino on the Cash App. You know that by now. Or hit the super chat in the description box below. Thank you.